Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. One of my viewers provided me with a little bit of information, saving me have to look it up. On one of the videos that I did recently, I talked about my favorite senator, well, one of my favorite senators. I have a number of them, but the one from Arizona, that's Lame Brain Johnny McCain, the songbird of the Hanoi Hilton. Yeah, and in the video that I posted, I talked about the two airplanes that he crashed, one he bailed out of somewhere in Texas. The other one, he said he lost an engine, he bailed out. And then he brought back another airplane onto, I think, the Forestall, the USS Forestall, where he had like 200 feet of hydro lines because he was ducking underneath them, you know, showing off. And I also talked about when he got in his jet, I think it was an A4 Skyhawk, and he hit the wrong button, dropped a live bomb on the deck, and I said some people died. Well, the aircraft carrier was the USS Forestall, and according to what one of my viewers sent me, that little incident killed 137 sailors. Yeah. So here we have this war hero that was responsible, directly responsible for the death of 137 sailors. Based on the information that's readily available, by having earned the name the songbird of the Hanoi Hilton, we don't know how many airmen died because of the information that he gave to the Viet-Cong, but we can assume that number did. And the reason we can assume that is because shortly after he was captured, shortly after a number of the American pilots were shot down, they discontinued trying to bomb Hanoi. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the story goes that McCain gave the Viet-Cong all the radio frequencies, as well as the direction of flight and the altitude that the planes were going to do their bombing runs on. Anyway, the whole thing's nuts. McCain really needs to know that we know. And what's really disgusting is that after that incident, he was still allowed to fly. If he wouldn't have been allowed to fly, then he wouldn't have been shot down. And then other soldiers and other airmen wouldn't have died as a result of him being shot down. It's pretty ironic, isn't it? This is the son of an admiral who's also the son of an admiral. His father and grandfather were both admirals. And what is he? You could call him like the black sheep of the family. I'd call him much worse name than the black sheep of the family. Please, look into McCain's background. Please, decide for yourself as to whether or not he's a traitor or a hero. If you come to the conclusion that I have, that he's a traitor, let him know that you know. Let him know that we know. I want his last days on this earth to be a little bit horrific for him to know that we know. He didn't fool us until the end. Whatever that end might be. I mean, he's contemplating running in 214 and 216. Yeah. He's got his eye on the White House. He spends a lot of time there now anyway, with his new found buddy. Yeah, the usurper, you know, the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Yeah, it's all sickening. That's really what it is. Anyway, I want to thank my viewers because they do provide me with a lot of tidbits of information. And in a lot of cases, I pass that information on, as I am in this instance. So again, it was the USS Forestall that McCain dropped his bomb on as he was getting in his A4 Skyhawk. And that action resulted in the death of 137 sailors. Probably a couple of, I don't know, $100 million worth of aircraft as well, but who knows? That's insignificant, isn't it? The war hero, Johnny McCain! The maverick! Well, he's a maverick, all right.